Finally, a horror movie. I haven't reviewed a horror movie since Insidious, it feels like. But I'm finally reviewing one, and one that I've been looking forward to because it's by John Carpenter. I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and I'm reviewing John Carpenter's been out of the game for way too long here. His last film he directed was in 2001. But he's finally decided to come back, and he's doing a horror film, thank God, and he's not doing the Sam Raimi route and got to get into his inner superhero, but he's finally back. He's finally doing some horror films, and he has done The Ward, which follows Amber Heard, who plays Kristen. Amber Heard is fantastic, as always. She's so fun to watch. She's in films like Pineapple Express, but she's very known for her horror films, like films from The Stepfather to Drive Angry, just All the Boys Love Mindy Lane, which is yet to see a U.S. release date, which I'm a little furious about. But Amber Heard, so we follow Amber Heard, who plays Christian, who gets into a mental institution, and in the mental institution she meets a bunch of girls, and one of them, who played by Danielle Pennebaker, who's also very great, who's done some horror films also, who's going to be in the upcoming Piranha 3D sequel, Piranha 3 Double D, and she was in horror films such as the remake to Friday the 13th, which was awful, but I did enjoy her presence in, and she was in the Crazies remake, which was fantastic. Really enjoyed that, especially the car wash scene that she has one of the memorable moment from. But she meets them, and basically as soon as she gets in there, she wants to get out, but she keeps getting terrorized by this ghost, this demon, and this is a mental institution, so the people working there, she's just crazy, and so she tries to get out of there, and by doing so she tries to get the girls out, but the ghost has second ideas about her. It's very it's not complicated. It's very but there is more going into it than meets the eye. But personally, one word can sum up my whole experience with John Carpenter's The Ward: disappointing. I mean, this is John Carpenter. He gave us Halloween. He gave us all the steps to a fantastic horror film. Steps that a lot of films these days follow, and a lot of cliches now have come after it. And to be honest, there are some scenes in there where I felt like John Carpenter was tripping over the cliches that he created. But that doesn't mean that this film is awful. This film is not awful. It's filmed in a way, is a sense like Wes Craven's My Soul to Take. It's, even though I think this film is way better than that one. The Ward is an enjoyable film to watch. It has a great pace. It's got a few good thrills and shocks in there, and everybody in the film is great. All the cast members are fantastic in this film. It's just the script is just not quite there, and just when I feel like this film, I'm really getting into this film, and I'm things are starting to go really good, and it's an enjoyable film. It's just nothing you want to go see in the theaters. This is the kind of film you'll wait, you'll rent it, for a couple of good cheap scares, and that's about it. But just when I think this film has a chance of redeeming it, it gives us this choppy, sort of low, just not good ending. I mean, the ending, it's predictable. I predicted the ending coming, and it was exactly what I expected it to be. And that's not good coming from a plot twist. I guess John Carpenter's The Ward is an enjoyable film for what it is, but as a John Carpenter film, it's not good. It's just not up to his standards. I mean, Halloween, hello, Michael Myers, I still enjoyed it, basically because I enjoyed Amber Heard and Danielle Pennebaker in this. There are a couple of good moments in there, but nothing that'll make you jump out of your seats. It's just a couple of startling moments. It's something to watch if you got nothing else to watch. That's all it is. I'm going to give the film a 2.5 out of 5. That's it. I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and you've just been slashed.